still is, forming steady hearts in unsteady times, with Pastor John L. Widdifield.
You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you because he trusts you. Isaiah 26:3. Peace in the scripture is rarely depicted as loud. It is usually quiet. And Isaiah gives a simple description of a steady soul in that very scripture. Again, he says, you will keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you. So I want you to notice the order. Peace is not produced by circumstances. Peace is not produced by control or control of circumstances. Peace is the result of a mind that remains fixed on God. The Hebrew phrase translated perfect peace is literally shalom, shalom. It is peace, doubled, peace, layered upon peace. But the condition, the if, is clear. The mind must be stayed on the Lord. To stay something means to lean it, to rest it, to place its weight somewhere that is secure. A mind that leans on the world will shake whenever the world shakes. A mind that leans on opinion will shift whenever opinion shifts. But a mind that rests on God and his word finds something very different. It finds permanence. Trust is not an emotional surge. It is an orientation of the soul. Thomas à Kempis once wrote that the soul finds rest when it ceases to scatter itself among many things and returns again to the one thing that does not move. That is trust. Not frantic belief, quiet reliance. The soul saying, God is steady, therefore I may become steady. Much of modern culture trains the mind to move constantly now. We see it in our youth. We're having quite an epidemic. It's worse than people imagine, I think. The mind jumps from alert to alert to alert, headline to headline to headline, video to video to video, argument to argument to argument. Every signal demanding your attention, every development demanding reaction. But the human soul was not designed for that constant motion. It was designed for orientation, like a compass. The world tells us that awareness requires constant agitation. Scripture suggests something very different. True awareness begins with stability. A person whose mind is scattered, but they can't see clearly anymore. A person whose mind is anchored, a person whose mind is anchored in God can see. In this sense, trust becomes a form of resistance, not resistance through anger, resistance through steadiness. A soul that remains fixed on God cannot easily be manipulated by fear, by noise, or by urgency. This is why the scriptures so often calls believers, you and me, to remember, to return, and to remain. The quiet strength of trust is not dramatic, but it is very powerful. Because when a mind rests in God, it no longer has to chase every tremor of the world. The Lord is our peace, still is.